What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Spider-Man Homecoming video. This is about basically the critics and what they think about it, and what I think about the critics thinking about it. Now, I didn't hear about this until I came back to YouTube. I got this from a source in the comments. Legendary Outcast, all caps with a K for Outcast. I'll write his name in the description so you remember. Anyway, let's talk about my opinion on hearing this news. First of all, I think these critics are really stupid and fall accustomed to this Marvel formula. Now, let's talk about the Marvel formula. Now, the Marvel formula consists of pretty much this. What is the plot? Who's the villain? Who's the hero? Add some comedy in there, in parts. That's the movie. That's a Marvel movie. That's how a Marvel movie works. Okay? But here's how a critic looks at what they are looking for, as far as it also depends on the movie what critics are, what they're looking for. Let's say a superhero movie, for example. A superhero movie, you look for action. You look for the plot. You look for how the story is shaping and how it is pacing. That is another big thing, is a pacing. Critics also look at pacing. If there are pacing issues, they are going to acknowledge it, just like anybody else online or who are actually paid to do this. Now them saying that this is one of the best Spider-Man movies, or one of the best Marvel movies of all time. Are you fucking stupid? Or did everyone forget about the Avengers? Avengers is still like my number one favorite MCU movie. As far as me thinking about every single one, I give Avengers that extra oomph because it's never been done before, and it is very cool to see that. They took a risk, and they took a risk to, that is something to be commended, having to put all those characters on the screen at once. But because they feel cocky now, they throw in Iron Man, they throw in Hulk with Thor, they throw in all these characters because they're cocky, they know what they're doing. Obviously, they're very smart people, these directors and these people who make the movie. They're very smart at it. So of course they know what the critics want. They know what to put in the movie that works for both them and for the critics. And that's basically that's the secret. They find what critics want to see, but they also they flavor it with their like version of it. That's how it works. That's how it works. Now, if anyone in my comments says that this is the best Spider-Man movie of all time, in my review for this Homecoming movie, I'm going to delete your comment immediately. Just so you know. So don't you say that. Don't you say it. Don't even try to get away with it, because you're not gonna win. You're just not. None of you. So don't try to say that. It's not. It won't be at all. I'm sorry that if I hurt your feelings, but I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. I've been fighting against this for a long time. I've been fighting against this since we saw the very first trailer, which was months ago, which I think was it last year? No, I'm pretty sure it was this year, where I've started this endless war of fighting Marvel fanboys who think that this is okay. How this movie's okay, and how there is nothing that is worrying, or nothing that is stupid, or nothing that is that you're sick and tired of yet. Like, really? You're not sick and tired of the school? You're not sick and tired of the high school? You're not sick and tired of the environment that he's around all the time in every fucking movie? You're not sick of it? I am. I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of seeing Spider-Man in the same fucking goddamn situation. The only thing that is different is the goddamn villain. That is it. But even they might play that out as the same thing. And I swear to God, if Vulture dies in this movie, because, you know, MCU movies have this weird thing where they kill off all their villains. If they kill Vulture or Shocker, I'm gonna be mad. Because Spider-Man don't kill people. So. And I'm being a hypocrite because I'm wearing Superior Spider-Man shirt. Well, that's what happens. You want to see something new, but you don't want to see your favorite thing gone forever. You know what I mean? That's why I used to fight against this, but I don't anymore because I got what I wanted back, but I also do want this still a little bit. You know what I mean? Like what am I trying to say? I don't even know, because that's how angry I am. I'm trying not to yell because I want to get my points across, and I want to talk and not yell, because I don't want to stir up the fanboys right now to start attacking me right now, because they think I don't know how many times if I've clarified this. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. He's my favorite superhero. But Marvel, what they're doing with him is getting on my nerves. Just like with the game coming out, the PS4 one, they put Miles in it. Why? He's not supposed to be in it. Why are you focusing on a secondary character? He's not supposed to be in this. This is about Spider-Man. It's about Peter Parker. You're not supposed to throw him in there. And that was actually my first argument, in case any of you were wondering what that was even about when my first video about Spider-Man Homecoming trailer sucks. That was the first one I ever made. Okay? Before that was the teaser one, but that one didn't get a lot of hate. I basically explained how I was afraid they were going to put Miles in there. That they were going to kill off Peter Parker and they were going to put Miles in there. That was my first theory, right? But then I read what Marvel was trying to do with this character, and I looked at the history of the books and I compared it to the movies, and the only thing that's different is some of the plots in there. Like, for example, the Avengers coming together, like they did it in a different way. Like, they're trying to do all of the origin stories and all of the stories that they're doing. They're trying to put a different take on it. And I think, and I don't understand why some people are okay with this new take on Spider-Man from the MCU. I just don't understand it. It just blows my mind. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And it's stupid. It's really stupid. I think the critics are so used to this Marvel formula, or in this case, what they want to see, their formula. You know, what critics want to see, what their like check marks, you know, are for, you know, making sure that this movie has what it needs and all that. That is what I'm trying to say. They're so used to the formula, they do not care about, you know, comics or all that. They only care about a movie. They focus on that one movie, you know, right? They focus on that one movie, but the world has changed, so you never know if they started looking at past movies. But damn sure they don't look at comic books, so. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, this is not about the comics, this is not about that, this is its own thing. Well, I hate it. I hate this. I hate it. It's stupid. The critics are I'm trying to think of a movie. Go ahead, think about a movie. Think about a movie where you loved it, the critics hated it. Or, how about this? How about a movie where the critics loved it, but you hated it? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Okay? Now, a lot of people are asking, well, what a lot of people say in the comments, oh, well, you didn't see the movie yet, so why do you have such a harsh opinion on it? I have a harsh opinion on it because it's the same thing that I've seen in all the other Spider-Man movies. I've gone through the stage of him, you know, the man under the mask is the you know, is the hero, you know, not the mask. The mask isn't the hero, you know, the person under the mask is a hero. We've gone through that story, and I've also explained in other videos how this is an Iron Man theme, about how he needs the suit to be Spider-Man. No, you fucking don't! Like we've gone through this before in the other movies, in the comics. We've done this before. Do something new. You don't want to do something new. Oh, you want to know another thing? You hear the rumor about, or Tom Holland trying to declare that in Iron Man 2, I actually went back and watched that, and it didn't make sense. In Iron Man 2, how that little boy with the Iron Man helmet on was Peter Parker. No, it fucking wasn't. Let me explain why. Because if it was, where was Aunt May? Where was she? If shit like that popped off, she would have had him out of there. You know, that wouldn't have, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. These theories are whack, you know, and Tom Holland trying to say that, are you kidding me? You weren't here when we did Iron Man 2. Like, who's telling you to say this? Are you saying this, or is the company telling you to say this? I don't understand. It's either one or the other. I don't know. And you know, one thing I do agree with Tom Holland on is when he said that his Spider-Man, the one he is now, is based off of Ultimate. That also confirmed my fears for them doing Miles later in the future. But nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. You know, so there's that. I can sit here, guys, and I can go on and on and on about why I'm not going to enjoy this movie. Just like with Michael Bay films. You see the same thing a million times, you eventually get sick of it. What? Transformers 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of people complain it's all the same thing. Yeah. Kind of. A little bit. Just a little bit. Now, to be honest with you, I might as well be honest with you right now. I do enjoy the Transformers movies. I like 1 through 4. I don't like 5. If you want a review of that, I can give you a review. If enough of you ask in the comments, I might do a review. I've been thinking about doing a review. I wanted to do it with my brother, but he didn't. He doesn't even want to talk about it. But anyway, back to Spider-Man. I think the critics are just saying this is a good movie because it follows the formula. It follows the Marvel formula. It has the comedy, it has the plot, it has the pacing, and it probably will make you connect with the characters in some stupid-ass way. Yeah, anyway, but like I said, if the movie is good, and if some of you actually stuck around here long enough for me to actually finish my video, like I said, if the movie is good, I will not deny it's good, and I will give it a fair grade. But I will not. This will not be at the top of any of the Spider-Man movies that I've ever reviewed. It will never. It won't reach it. It's the same thing. It's the same garbage spit up. And I'm sick and tired of hearing about all these people praising the MCU right now for all these stupid changes and... Okay, now I'm rambling, but... Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Spider-Man Homecoming critics or paid critics. They're not paid critics, but I'm pretty sure Wonder Woman proved that it's not paid critics, but who knows. Anyway, like I said, that's all I got. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this is my last Spider-Man Homecoming video before I finally review it, because I am getting sick and tired of yelling about it. It is getting a little bit repetitive and blah and bland, but I feel like I'm the only person on the internet right now who's trying to say that this movie's gonna suck. And some people some people agree, some people disagree with me, and that's fine. That's fine. If you're younger than me, I understand why you want to see this movie. But if you're older than me, I don't understand you, because with Andrew Garfield, I got over it because I was still in high school at the time, so it didn't bother me as much. But when I look back at it, it does a little bit, but it was still an okay movie. You know what I mean? But it doesn't reach. And this gets us back to this argument of were the old movies better. You don't need me to tell you that, because I have said that a billion times in my reviews and me talking about Spider-Man and stuff like that. I love those old movies. They won't move forward. Okay, oh my God. I'm repeating the same shit. Okay. Put my foot down. Final words. They're repeating the same shit with Spider-Man. They are not moving on with the character. They do not want to change anything about him. They do not want to make him better. They want to keep doing this because it gives them money. That is his purpose. Is just to give Disney or Sony money. That is the purpose of him, apparently. I'm done. And I threw my pen. Now I'm starting to get aggravated because I keep repeating myself. I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.